Is this token the Dogecoin killer? Let's get into it, folks. So this coin is called Shiba Inu. Now, this is something that I actually talked to you guys a few days ago, and I don't think everybody listened 100%, because let me tell you, man, this coin has gone up around 1,000% since I started talking about this. Now, what is this? What we're looking at here, is called the Shiba Inu pump, of course. Being listed on Binance recently, it's up over 1,000% in the past 48 hours, which is hard to believe. Now, this is a coin that, when you really put these things into technicals here, I knew this thing would go up because I knew what was going to happen to Dogecoin. Now, of course, as you guys can see, this is the Doge graph, right? We've had some victories, we've had some failures. It happens, right? But what I knew is that when you have a coin that is so similar in regards to the way it's designed and to its function, that it sometimes will follow along, especially when the coin is so cheap. So when you look at the graph for Shiba here, man, I mean, I am absolutely blown away at what I've seen here. Now, again, what I'm saying is some general period of discovery. Now, again, if you look here, you're looking at like the SNL kind of area here where, okay, you know, it's gaining some traction, you know, with Dogecoin being mentioned. But then recently you see the Binance listing, and oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Just a parabolic increase up. And, you know, I mean, look at this, man. It was so cheap around here, and it just absolutely flew to the moon. Now, from a technical standpoint, we have a couple of obstacles with Shiba that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the first obstacle is the supply. Now, there is a lot of supply of Shiba. There are some people who own even billions or trillions of Shiba Inu coin here, but the big thing is that half of it is owned by the guy who created Ethereum, which is here. So the guy who owns Ethereum, who's worth $9 billion in Ethereum, the other $8.2 billion he has is in Shiba, which is hard to believe. But what really is interesting is, you know, with the value increasing so much, his, you know, 505 billion Shiba have been burned. Now, the definition of burning a crypto is when coins are permanently removed from the circulating supply on purpose, meaning they're not lost or anything, meaning he's not in competition with anybody else right now. So in regards to this coin, no one else is competing with him. Look, and they even mentioned it here. The remaining 50% was burned to Vitalik Buterin. I believe that's how you say his name. And we were the first project following this path. So everyone has to buy on the open market, ensuring a fair and complete distribution. Where developers don't own team tokens, they can dump on the community. That's fantastic. That is fantastic news. Because what does that mean? It means that if for some reason Vitalik wants to cash out, he has no way of doing this because it's been removed from the circulating supply, which I think is very honorable and a very good thing to do, so people like us don't get left holding the bag. But again, man, I mean, seeing this thing listed on Binance is incredible. I never thought it would make it there. It's also on Crypto.com, which I know some people use as well. But, I mean, man, from a fundamental standpoint, you know, I can't really complain about it. You know, when you look at even the supply, if we go to our favorite coin market cap here, if we go look at our supply here of Shiba here, you know, yes, there's a ridiculous amount, you know, and that's obviously something, but we pretty much know about the supply. We have a good knowledge of the way this works. We know about, you know, the market cap and whatnot. It's not nearly like as volatile as SafeMoon and all those other ones. You know, it's a far less volatile coin in a way, which I like. I really do like. And, you know, you look at this graph just from a simple standpoint. You know, I bought it right around here, the 5th, the 6th, and man, just rock it up. Now, I didn't buy enough of it. I'm very upset at myself for not buying more, but I mean, my goodness, dude. With the Binance listing, we're seeing just a fantastic set of increases here. So what is my prediction for the near future? Now, obviously, it's a little hard to do a graph here. I mean, obviously, if you want to do a moving average, you'd probably do something like this, wouldn't you? But I mean, it's pretty damn hard to get an idea of where this coin will be in a month. But what I like is that we start seeing even little increases in buyer volume and, of course, overall buyer sentiment. Even back here on the 7th, just because, again, you see it following Doge. People want somewhere to put their Doge profits, and that's the biggest thing. Do you have a higher chance of getting rich with Shiba than Dogecoin? I would bet absolutely. On the chance this thing goes to a cent, which I think is statistically impossible based on the total market cap here. Again, here's the supply. Here's the supply here, and then you have the cap and whatnot. I don't know whether or not it's possible for this thing to go to a cent. I don't think so. I know someone's probably a lot better at math than me out there. But again, if this thing goes up even 10x, to another zero, or 100x or whatnot, you'd be seeing a very, very generous reward, for a coin like this, when Dogecoin now being at 50 cents, which is I'm not liking this new trend here. Dogecoin being at 50 cents, is it possible Dogecoin goes to $1? Absolutely, I still believe it will. But is it more possible that this Shiba coin just goes absolutely through the roof? And I really do believe that this could. And you see even another point. So you see even a period. If I go to a bit of a longer graph here, it's not being tracked here. Not being tracked any period before. But you see when it's first added here on this chart. It starts off pretty dang high, and then just kind of goes down, and you can see it's kind of hovering here at around 0.000001, and then you see it just rocket like this. So all around, man, really cool stuff. And again, you look at the way this thing sort of fights its support and resistance. Now, obviously, it's very hard to look at this from a technical perspective, since, again, it is just so unbelievably volatile. But, you see a little bit of an exponential increase here. And then, it charts a few lows at 0.00009 here or whatnot. Up to 0.00001 or whatever. But again, you look at it, man, I'm not seeing it tank like this. I'm not seeing it make any absolutely catastrophic candles down like that. And again, we're looking at periods here, of course, where buyer volume is down, but now, as you can see, as the buy volume goes up, it doesn't immediately crash after, which I think is fantastic. I think this is honestly a pretty fine re-entry point. I'm going to keep looking at this and keep track of everything here for probably the next few hours and see if I want to decide to get back into this. I probably will, to be honest with you. Just with it being on Binance now, I mean, once this thing trends on Twitter, it's over. And that's what we all have to kind of keep in mind. Once this thing trends once, that's it. Now, had this been on Binance when Elon Musk went on SNL, we might have even seen it gone up even more. Might have seen it gone up even higher. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that with this coin being listed on some decent exchanges now, all it takes is for this to trend on Twitter once with Dogecoin. In the same way you look at the Wall Street Bets thing, you saw GameStop, but not just GameStop. You saw GameStop run with AMC, with BlackBerry, with Nokia, and a few other ones. So, all this has to do is create a stronger link, a stronger association with Dogecoin, and we could easily be seeing this run with Dogecoin as well. So all around, man, really interesting stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Join my Discord down below in the comments. I'd absolutely love to have you guys there on the Discord, so that really means a lot. So it's link right there down below in the description, everybody. And again, if you guys are new, make sure to turn on those notifications. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are part of the notification gang. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one.